Okay, so hi dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal of reading for all the Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 15 till the 21st of September. Rules can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. And for personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. So overall energy for the connection right now, Gemini. Let's see what it is. We have the Four of Swords. There is some kind of stagnant energy in the situation. Not stagnant because uh, things are you guys are each other's enemies or something. This stagnancy is because of the healing process, the healing journey. There is certain kind of detachment kind of energy in the situation right now, where both of you might have taken the break deliberately, or both of you are trying to individually heal your own heartbreaks and pain and everything, and then thinking about maybe having a start or brand new chapter in the situation, opening up in the situation. See, this is the Three of Swords, so there's a heartbroken kind of energy in the situation. At least one of you is very deeply hurt by this whole thing, so that one person is trying to detach from the situation and have a brand new beginning. This is Ace of Swords going there. And there is a praying energy, manifesting energy, silent energy, trying to figure out in silence like what's going on. But behind the scenes, even if you are not deliberately doing this, a lot of detachment and healing kind of energy is going on. This situation is actually asking both of you to take a step back, sit with yourself, close your eyes, meditate, understand what is creating these many problems in the situation, and what you guys should do in order to heal the situation or release it properly. But in order to have this brand new beginning, this brand new chapter, this successful and victorious kind of connection, you guys have to look into yourself individually, and then you guys may be able to figure out like what you guys did wrong in the situation or what went wrong in the situation on an individual level. So this situation demands detachment and seeing inside of yourself and trying to understand what you did and what went wrong according to your situation. Basically, taking the accountability of your own actions, reflecting on those actions, and maybe never repeating those things. So it's a learning phase for both of you individually, where both of you should focus on your individual actions and taking accountability of those things, and trying to figure out what you guys should not repeat again in this chapter, in this area of your life. So the lesson here is detach and reflect for both of you individually. Hmm. Let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Gemini. Because of my cervical, I have to keep my body straight, so I'm trying my best to keep it straight. Let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment, honey. Four of Pentacles. See, this is somebody who is holding on to something very tightly. It could be an incident, it could be this situation, it could be you. But this is somebody who is holding on to something very tightly, like not letting it go no matter what. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles here. We have the Fool card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. This person is holding on to this hope that someday they are going to have a breakthrough and they are going to have a very stable kind of dynamic, and they will be able to get everything that they're manifesting for in their relationship area. It's not about you only right now, Gemini. I don't see your sign here, but this person is feeling very much. This is like Four of Pentacles is not a negative card. It's just the energy of stubbornness, not able to let go. It's not a negative card at all. It's just positive hope, positive things, and holding on to that with a lot of hope, like not letting it go because something good might happen. So this person is feeling like at some point of time there is going to be a breakthrough, everything is going to be stable and secure, and they are going to have their manifestation on the table. So they are holding on to this hope, this breakthrough energy very tightly, like this will happen, this is bound to happen because I am working on it. I know it is going to happen. Okay, let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Gemini? We have the King of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Sun card. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I will reshuffle. I forgot the format in between. See, this is what is happening with me these days. So, from your side, let's see your feelings for this particular person or situation, Gemini. Page of Swords. It's like you feel like keeping yourself at a safe distance from the situation, but keeping an eye on the situation from a distance. You know, trying to understand what they are up to and what's going on in their life, and are they still into you. You have a curious eye right now, right? So you feel like keeping yourself at a distance, but watching this person from a distance. Getting to know each and everything about them out of curiosity. Let's clarify the Page of Swords here as your feelings. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. You're feeling left out in the cold by the situation, and you feel like you also deserve happiness. So, in order to find that happiness, you feel like detaching yourself completely from the situation. But again, out of curiosity, watching this situation, watching this person from a distance, because you feel like maybe you have made up your mind that this person or this situation is not meant for you, and in this lifetime, you are never going to be on the same page or something, but you're definitely feeling the losses of the situation, the loss of the situation, and you're feeling like because you deserve happiness, you should just keep moving on from the situation, walking away from the situation as far as you can, but still watching them. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are the intentions for the situation between you and them, or for this connection? Let's see what we have. Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles here represents the energy of wanting to make something work out with their own efforts. You know, putting in the effort and energy in whatever way they can to start making something work out. Let's see what that something is. I don't feel this is that disconnection. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles here, Gemini. King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Temperance card. You know, they are working on the fact that they should not act out of impulsiveness or passionate energy, or they should not wear their heart on their sleeves. Whatever deceptive energies, whatever lies, manipulations, or cheatings, in whatever way, minor or major, doesn't matter. Now, this person doesn't want to act on impulses, on possessiveness, obsessiveness, and especially doing stupid things. Now they want to slow down, and now they want to work on this factor to bring maturity in their actions, to bring slowness in their energy, slowness in their life, so that they can think before they are going to do anything stupid. According to them, they have done so many stupid things in their life that now they are realizing the consequences of their actions. It's like one of those situations where a person acts before they understand the consequences, understand what can happen. Now this person wants to change this one thing in themselves very deeply, and they want to work on this. So basically they want to slow down, relax, and understand the concept of taking things slow and think before doing something stupid. Yeah, impulsive, you know, doing something impulsive, or just reacting just out of lust, or out of physical intimacy, or out of just infatuation. That's a very good thing, actually. That's a very good thing. Even if you guys are not connected right now on a physical level, maybe energetically also you guys are falling apart. It's not, you guys are not there anymore. Energetically also, it's like a distance being created. You guys are going on your individual paths right now. Let's see what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Gemini. Four of Cups. Just want to get out of this disappointments that you keep on facing in this situation, in this department of your life, again and again and again. You don't want to look overlook the opportunities that are in front of you now. Now you want to see them. Now you don't want to cry over the spilled milk. That's a really good thing. See, because of this situation, both of you are able to understand your own individual energies on a deeper level, and both of you are trying to figure out better ways to live your life properly, especially in this area, in this department. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. So, no connection is a waste of time or energy. Everything teaches you something, everything and everyone. So, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Devil as clarifier of Four of Cups is like you are done with this stressing the hell out of yourself. You are done with like living in an anxious state of mind all the time. Now you want to clear your path and you want to let go of all the toxicity, negativity, third parties, unhealthy patterns, unhealthy conditions, or unhealthy circumstances. Wow, this is a huge awakening that you're having, Gemini. You're like, okay, all my life, I'm talking on your behalf. All my life, all I attracted is toxic people, unhealthy situations, codependent relationships. Now I don't want to repeat the same cycle again because all they give me is anxiety, stress, depression, and a lot of disappointment. Now I want to cut the crap and come to the point where I know exactly how to proceed further in this direction and make things happen in a positive way. Now you clearly know, Gemini, what you don't want in your life, and this is the biggest awakening that one can have in any area of their life. When we know what we don't want, we actually are making room for what we want. So you know what you don't want and you're working on that, or at least trying to, or at least trying to figure it out because you want to with all of your heart and soul. The point here is that you don't want to use your heart so deeply right now. Also, you're like, okay, let me play it cool, let me play it with my mind, let me sort it out with my mind, keep the heart portion aside. It's a deep spiritual thing you might not be able to understand right now, but you will realize sooner or later that your path is right, and your thinking is totally right, your heart is missing. That's a lot of things, a lot of people go through this, so it's completely fine. Let's see what could be the potential outcome for you guys till the 21st of September, Gemini. Judgment card. It's a judgment day coming in for you guys where it's like a final call. You know, something that's dead and buried might come to the surface so that you can either say goodbye to it properly or give it another shot. Judgment call. Let's clarify this outcome for you guys. We have the Ten of Cups, the Judgment again, and the Magician. So you are releasing, both of you are releasing each other on an energetic level or as well, and both of you are manifesting this energy of having a happily ever after in your individual lives with other people. As of now, you guys are freeing each other from each other's energy field. So even if you guys are living in the same house, doesn't matter, because right now you guys are not even energetically connected on that level, the way you guys should be as lovers, as partners. In the outcome, I do see both of you, even if you guys are not going to talk about it properly, like we are releasing each other and all this, a lot of us don't do that, but we feel energetically, right? So Gemini, both of you are just freeing each other from each other's energy field, and both of you are manifesting this energy of having a brand new beginning in your life where you both are going to individually connect with those people who are going to be your true soulmate or ultimate soulmate. That's the outcome for you guys. So this is the final judgment call you guys are taking, where both of you are releasing each other, this time for good, and making sure that you guys are on the path of meeting the one for you guys individually. The good thing here is there is no revengeful, hateful, painful energies here anymore. You guys are releasing it with two mature adults. The not so good thing is maybe you guys are not communicating properly about it. You are just doing it. So, yep, happens. No worries. For you, the guidance is while you are going through all of this process, make sure you are your best friend. You are talking to yourself. You are taking your consultation. You are taking your decisions, but you are not forgetting to love yourself, to take care of yourself. You have to go through the process of self love, self care, self healing a lot, and be very, very gentle with yourself, Gemini. You are not in a war where you have to win at any cost. It's not a war at all. Our whole life, we keep on struggling, we keep on fighting with others, we keep on proving ourselves right. We never want to be wrong, right? But sometimes realizing that I can also be wrong, I can also be on the wrong side, is so wholesome that it's going to free you. I'm not saying you are on the wrong side or right side. I'm not here to judge you guys, but I'm trying to make you guys understand that self love doesn't mean that you're always right or you're always lovely, bubbly, doubly. You have to accept your shadow part as well, not so good part as well, negative part as well, and give the love equally to that portion as well, and change it one day at a time. Okay, it's similar to somebody who is addicted to alcohol or smoking, and if I'm going to tell them, okay, stop smoking, they know they have to do that. They're not going to do that. But if I'm going to make them do one thing at a time, there are high possibilities that that they will leave the smoking thing, like eventually. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, good. So let's answer one of your questions. Let's just close your eyes, take 3 deep breath, ask your question 3 times in your mind, very, very precisely. Keep it short and simple. It should be related to your love and relationship area. I'm going to give you 10 seconds for the same, and your 10 seconds starts now, Gemini. Okay, honey, let's do it. Okay, honey. So the answer to your question is we have let go. Let go is the answer. This is self explanatory. I am not going to explain this to you. This is what it is. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.